Hello everyone, greetings from India. I'm Dr. Sunita Singh. Uh, I welcome you all on behalf of myself in this symposium that has been organized by doTERRA Essential One. And I'm very thankful to the organizers who have given me this opportunity to share my views with all of you on the topic and update on the use of essential oils in active food packaging. Actually, I did my PhD on essential oils that has been extracted from different types of spices, and I came to know about various therapeutic properties and pharmacological properties of these essential oils uh, that can be explored and exploited for their therapeutic properties in recent years. And I did some of my research work on the food preservative properties of these essential oils also. We have checked their potential in different fruit juices and yogurt. And in recent years, we have also seen that the consumers are becoming more aware about their, we can say, rights and content that they are uh, getting from a food product or anything. They want to know what type of additives have been added in their food products. Are they are harmful or not? So people are more attracting towards the natural alternatives of any type of additives. And we have seen in COVID-19 pandemic also, we have seen that people are shifted towards the traditional medicine system for their recovery, and especially in India, Ayurveda, we can say the traditional medicine system of India get revamped during this pandemic. Even our government has dedicated one ministry for this purpose, Ayush ministry. So I think the natural alternative, either in the form of essential oil or any other thing, people are getting attracted towards this type of option or candidate. So that's why I have chosen this topic to to give an overview of essential oils and how they are used in the active food packaging. When we talk about the word packaging, the functions of packaging includes it protects the product, it communicates symbolically, it provides the customer convenience, and it promotes the product. So the basic purpose of packaging is to give the information regarding that product and also protecting the product from different types of degradation. Active packaging is a novel method used to prolong the shelf life of perishable foods, maintain or improve the quality and safety of prepared foods due to its interaction with the product. So active packaging is further, we can say, are classified into two other forms. Like we have chemoactive packaging, where we use different type of chemical to protect the food product from getting degraded, or use different type of gases atmosphere inside a pack to give its to prolong the shelf life of that food product. While in bioactive packaging, it contains different type of antimicrobial agents that has been extracted from different sources, and they interact with the biological molecules of the food and may inhibit the growth of various microorganisms. And when we talk about active packaging method or we can say format, they are come into sachets, labels, and films and coatings. So the basic purpose is to give the shelf, give to increase the shelf life of that food product without affecting the organoleptic properties of the food, and also to maintain the taste and texture of that food material. uh, Active food packaging using active, we can say active sachets containing oxygen and moisture absorber and ethanol vapor generators. So these are some of the, we can say in sachet we use oxygen and moisture absorbers, coating an active compound or those incompatible and immiscible with the polymer matrix onto the polymer and immobilizing the active compound on the polymer surface, direct incorporation into the polymer matrix, and use of bioactive polymer. So these are some of the methods through which the active packaging we generally use, like active sachet or or providing the active compound which have bioactive properties, or we can directly incorporate into the food matrix. So these are some of the, we can say, methods or strategy in active packaging. Although chemical additives are used in a very, we can say, in frequent manner in different food products for giving the food, for preserving that food and maintaining the flavor. But in recent years, it has been found that these chemical additives have some side effects that can't be ignored, and that's why people are finding natural alternatives for these synthetic additives. Like the most common, we can say, popular chemical additives in the food industry includes benzoates, nitrites, sulfites, and sorbates, and aspartame, benzoic acid, monosodium glutamate, nitrites, nitrates are some of the chemical additives that are frequently used in food industry, especially in case of processed meat and other processed food. But it is found that the high level of these type of additives cause different types of complications, which include one of the serious complication, that is cardiovascular collapse. And like monosodium glutamate has been reported for headache condition, nausea, burning sensation, and tightness of space. So these are some of the complications that has been reported with these chemical additives, and that's why people want some alternatives of these chemical additives. Although they provide the particular, we can say, trait or nature what we want, but they come with a baggage of side effects also. Uh, the sources of bioactive agents, or the we can say the natural alternatives of different types of uh, food preservative compounds, or that have food preservative properties, like essential oils, flavonoids, animal derived peptides, plant derived other compounds, and enzymes. So they are some of the source of bioactive agents. Uh, what are the role of essential oil in active food packaging? As essential oils are highly volatile lipophilic mixture of plant secondary metabolites, and the basic purpose in plants is that they used to provide the defense mechanism to the plants and attracting the insects for pollination purposes. But with the advancement of technologies, it is found that these essential oils have various properties which include antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-inflammatory, and other therapeutic properties that can be used for treating different type of diseases. Although from the extraction to the lab and to get a proper, we can say, proper product of these essential oil is a very a long run process, and we need proper data before applying or before going to their pharmacological properties. In current scenario, packaged food consumerism posed real scourge of foodborne illnesses due to synthetic additives used to maintain organoleptic and microbiological food quality. Utilizing preservative properties of essential oil is considered as a natural solution to these problems. Essential oils not only enhance the product shelf life, but also act as a natural alternative, and they are generally given or used alone, or they are combined with different type of techniques or with different type of components that has been extracted from essential oil in food packaging material to control the food spoiling agents. So there, when we use some type of technique, like we use vapor pressure technique or heat technique with some of the essential oil, so there has found that their synergism properties comes out, means both act positively on the controlling properties of the essential oils to control the food spoiling agents. The basic reason behind their properties is related to the chemistry of these essential oils, which are generally combination of two chemical groups, that is terpenoids and phenylpropanoids. Within terpenoids, major compounds of essential oil belong to monoterpenoids, sesquiterpenoids, and occasionally diterpenes may also exist. Phenylpropanoids are less abundant of essential oils as compared to the terpenoid compounds containing side chain, and the different types of low molecular weight aliphatic hydrocarbons, acid, alcohol, lactones, and nitrogen and sulfur containing compounds are also present in these essential oils. So these are some of the major component of some essential oil like linalool, we have citronelle, and we have menthol and alpha pinene. So these are the class of terpenes, and we have a phenolic compound from clove oil, that is eugenol. We have cinnamaldehyde. We have piperine containing nitrogen in the drink, and it is found in black pepper. So there are a very diversified classes of compound that are present in essential oil. Although we can't, when we see the composition of essential oil, there are some compounds that come in very less trace amount, but they play a very vital role, or have their, uh, uh, I- we can say, their uh, they have a particular property to impart, and their trace amount or minor amount doesn't suppress their this activity, and it is found in various essential oil where the amount of the that component is less, although they are imparting that biological activity. The current applications of essential oils into active food packaging is like they are either they are used directly or in the form of free essential oils, or they are encapsulated with different types of polymers. And the advantages that has been explored or exploited for this purpose includes antioxidant, antimicrobial properties, and possibility of reusing food waste as a source of essentials. While there are also disadvantages related with the use of essential oil, which includes high volatility, low solubility, and easy degradation of these essential oils, that has to be further, we can say we need research and development in this area to come to, we can say, to come up with new techniques to avoid these disadvantages of high volatility, low solubility, and easy degradation of these essential oils. The essential oil that are used in a different food system. They have different pathways, like they can be used in direct addition to the food matrix, but there are limitations which include like poor solubility, high volatility, and low stability, and there may be oxidation due to heat, light, moisture, and air. And the intense aroma of these essential oil may change the organoleptic properties of the food. So these limitations inhibit or resist the use of essential oils directly into the food matrix. While addition of essential oil to packaging material includes either they has been used in direct addition or in vapor phase application or in synergistic or additive effect. In vapor phase application, they require low concentration, and sometimes they still alter the sensory properties of that food. And in synergistic or additive effect, combination of two or more essential oil reduces the required concentration, thus reducing their effect on the sensory properties of the food. So these are some of the, we can say, strategies or pathways are used for employing the use of essential oil in different types of active packaging. And in recent years, nano encapsulation is also found that where they have been capsulated with different types of polymers, and which mask the unpleasant odors, specific target mechanism on water-rich phases, and it protects from the extrinsic factors such as oxidation, heat, or light. And the current approaches also include combination of essential oil with natural polymers and combination of essential oil with other preservation techniques such as non-thermal treatments to improve antimicrobial activity without affecting the sensory attributes. So these are some of the approaches that are currently applied for using essential oils in food matrix or food system for their food preservative properties. This is the probable mechanism of essential oil in protecting the food or prolonging their shelf life, which involves that they used to uh, disintegrate the membrane of that microorganism. It denaturation of membrane-associated enzymes and protein, which hinders the ergosterol biosynthesis, and it disturbs the cell cycle regulation, and it also do the DNA damage. So these are some of the pathways or the mechanistic action that essential oil interferes in these mode of action. And essential oil also interfere with different, we can say, due to these essential oils, it creates environment where there is a membrane integrity disruption, cell cycle regulation disturbed, DNA damage, protein oxidation, and mitochondrial perturbation, and membrane damage and apoptosis. So, so these are some of the speculated mode of action of these essential oils. So in concluding remarks, I can say several foodstuffs exhibited a long shelf life when essential oils are used as food preservatives like vegetables, meat, and fish. Active food packaging incorporated with essential oil has widely been used to protect and preserve the foodstuffs. Incorporation of essential oils in active food packaging instead of using directly in food can be viewed as a promising field of study. Despite registering as safe food additives, as essential oils are recognized as safe by US Food Drug and Administration, the essential oils are causing some undesirable effects such as toxicity and hypersensitivity reactions. Moreover, ingestion of these compounds at higher doses can cause serious health problems. So it is fundamental and challenging task to discover the balance between the optimum dose of essential oil and the possible toxicity, and uh, as we know that essential oils are in very concentrated form, that they are present in different plants. So the as the challenges include the to work on the factors such as high volatility and low stability, and we can say poor solubility is one of the major challenges that has to be overcome for employing these essential oils for their food preservative properties. So these are some of the sources from where I have tried to make this presentation. And this is one of my recent articles that has been published in Journal of Food uh, Preservation, Food Processing and Preservation, and where I have tried to compile the different available data and reports related to the functional role of essential oil as an effective alternative of synthetic food preservatives. So this shows that in recent years people are getting more attracted towards the natural alternatives in any case. So in food preservative also they are finding new options, and basically and specifically those options that are derived from the natural origin. And thank you so much for listening me. And once again, I would like to thank the organizing committee of this symposium for providing me this platform. And I wish them luck for the success of this symposium. Thank you so much.